that he's becoming, and he'll continue to improve.
In the 39-yarder there, they get close, and it looked like they bid on some underneath stuff, play action. He was able to get open deep. Was that make the right call on that and get y'all that drive started?
Oh yeah, he made the right decision. D-Led, we're not going to sit here and play in our fears. And so, you learn. I was pissed at myself from last week. And, the worst thing, I'll make plenty of mistakes, but try not to make the same mistake twice. So we're not going to live in our fears. We're going to be aggressive when we need to be. And credit to it was a good blocking up front. We didn't give up any sacks today against a really good front. And I want the guys to have initiative. And Matt launched it, and it was a big-time play. We needed some momentum. We weren't going to sit back and play, 2 yards in a cloud of dust. So we'll continue to improve. We got plenty of things to improve on. The kicking game, the turnovers, but I'm really pleased with our team and our team's effort.
And the defense, overall, how did they play? Late DPI that,
Yeah, you're not gonna walk me into that one. I'd have to look at the tape. I thought our defense played pretty well. They knocked them back in the run game, made the plays they needed to. Those, late stats, the checkdowns and stuff, that's what you got to do. That's 4-minute defense. You can pad the stats there. Our defense played, I thought, pretty well all day. Yeah, it's a big-time stadium and atmosphere. Like I said, we love coming over here. Like I said, I think it's spectacular. The whole environment since we've been here, we got treated so well. Our operations team, along with everybody, they work together over here. Unbelievable stadium and great atmosphere. We were happy to be part of it.
Coach, Cordarrelle Patterson had a pretty good game today, especially when he picked up on that 4th and 1 early first quarter, your first scoring drive. That was key.
Yeah, so you got your Tennessee hat on for CP?
One of my former volunteers.
Yeah, no, you had 2 of them out there. You had Colquitt too. No, CP, he continues to help us move the ball in a number of ways. Like I said, I thought today he stepped up big, made a number of plays, running the ball, receiving. Good player. Continue to hopefully help us improve on offense.
Well done.
In the back.
Hi, Coach. So coming for today's game, you didn't come with Calvin Ridley. Did the game plan kind of evolve into involving more the tight ends before coming over?
That's really kind of twofold there. You're going to deal with injuries. Things are going to come up during the NFL season, and that ball is going to get kicked off on Sunday. Whether we're playing in London, Barcelona, Frankfurt, Atlanta, doesn't matter. New Orleans will be there, and we'll be ready to go, and we expect the next guys to step up. Same thing happened, unfortunately, with Isaiah Oliver. We had a midweek injury to Avery Williams. We're not going to sit here and the next guy step up. I thought Darren Hall, Richie Grant did a heck of a job today, playing different roles, and we just got to find a way, and that's the kind of what we want our ethos to be. Stand up in tough times and continue to evolve and improve.
Coach, Matt Ryan, for contributions today, how good has he been? I mean, they're talking more things to say, but how good has he been over the last couple of weeks?
Yeah, I love working with Matt Ryan. You don't get many opportunities to work with players like that, and you throw for 5,000 completions in this league. I believe he's one of 7 guys to do that. It's pretty damn special. He's a leader of his football team. I can't say enough good things about Matt.
Hey, Coach, what do you think about progress of the rookies, especially Cordarrelle?
Oh yeah, all those guys. Yeah, they continue to improve. We've got some really good veteran leadership guys that got here that are new to this team, and it's a great mix. It's a great mix of guys. You got some really good leaders in the back end with Eric Harris and Teron and Grady. Continue to help those young guys, and that's what you want to see. You want your leaders to be teachers too, and our guys do that. Lee Smith, Jake Matthews, and it helps. And that's those young guys get confidence, and really pleased with Ade. Obviously, Jalen Mayfield, he continues to improve. You play every snap when you're an offensive lineman. It's an underrated position. Maybe I have a little bias towards, but happy with him. Obviously, Kyle, Richie, all those guys. Darren Hall, Avery, keep naming them. Dorian Etheridge, the guy that plays on special teams. We've used Felipe. Really happy with our young guys.
I think that Ricky Grant played the most snaps during the whole season.
Yeah, and so, a lot of it just we have a plan for Richie, and as he was evolving, and it happened to be his number got called this week, but we got a lot of confidence in him. He's a good football player, and it was naturally going to happen. It got expedited because of the injuries, and he stepped up. He's another fearless guy that we like, that a young guy to build around.
Anything else? Back up.
Coach, Fabian went up with an injury. That's for loss.
Yeah, he just got evaluated. until we get back to Atlanta and our doctors evaluate all our guys, it's hard for me to comment on the injuries. I thought Fabian played a heck of a game. He's another guy that's here, that's a veteran, that's a quiet professional. Enjoy working with Fabian.
Anything else? All right, appreciate it.
Thank y'all.
Shortly.
Yes.
Yeah, package deal.
Yeah,
All right.
2-for-1 special.
How did it feel to close this one out with the Jets? That big drive here in the fourth quarter. Both of y'all had some plays in that.
I mean, he the one scored, so I think he should answer that.
I mean, man, it feels good, man. Like I said, man, this guy here, man, is the playmaker. So I'm just trying to be like him when I grow up.
Chill out.
Right, y'all get the 23 lead, but what does it say about the team that y'all, fought as they tried to get back in it and pulled out the win here today?
At the end of the day, we got the win. That's all that matters. We don't care if we won by 1 point or 100 points. Our whole mindset was just come in and get a win and go into the bye week, and that's what we did.
Guys, how did you rate the Tottenham experience?
This is my 3rd time here, so it's fun. I love it. I want to come back every week.
I love it too. This is my 3rd time as well, but every offseason I come here, so I love London.
Mike, what did you guys end up doing last night, and what did the Bills take you back for dinner?
What do you think?
To be truthful, we ended up at a spot. We ended up at Five Guys. I was supposed to pay for everything, but they had already paid for theirs. So
Hey, when Mike say he paying for something, do not believe it, because he never pays.
I took them boys to Roof Chris. So
That's like McDonald's, man.
ooh, that's how you know he got money.
Cordarrelle, what did you think of Kyle State today getting his first career touchdown?
Honestly, man, we all know what Kyle can do, and like Coach always say, he expects stuff like that from Kyle, and we do too. He was a 4th overall pick. There's nothing shy of that. He got every asset. He got good speed, hands, routes. And stuff like that happen to Kyle. We want it to happen every week, and we just proud of the guy. He's been coming each and every week. He's doing everything he can. It's a lot on his plate. But it comes with the territory. So we always got his back. We support him, and we just hope he continue to doing that.
You said you've now been to London like as many as 3 times. Have you been able to soak up any of the big sports here in England, football or soccer?
We haven't. They every time we get here, they never give us time to do anything. So yeah, it's always the coach's fault when we get here. So we got to blame them for not giving us a lot of time to go watch it.
Compare to coming to London almost like going to a bowl game in college.
No,
No,
No.
heck no, heck no.
no.
Strictly business.
Obviously, ain't no bowl game.
No.
You come in here a few times. The NFL maybe start moving to Germany maybe for next year, and maybe other countries around Europe. Then, how do you feel about that? And does it make you proud that the American game is going international, global like this? And is it somewhere you'd like to play, or any other countries you'd like to play?
That'll be lit. That'll be really lit. I really think that'll be fun. Players really love coming to London. I think we're playing in Mexico City as well. So for us to get a game in Germany, that'll be like a great experience.
Any other countries you want to play in?
Every country. It should be a different game every week in a different country.
If we could play a game in Turks and Caicos, I'm pretty sure CP would love that.
Wow.
Any more questions? Yes.
What do you make of the UK-based fans in the NFL?
Oh, it was awesome out there, man. I was out there earlier, throwing the football and staying with everybody, and it's probably my best crowd I had. Everybody was excited, so and when they doing stuff like that, it just making my job more easier for me.
Yeah, 65,000 fans. Yeah, that's insane.
It was 65.
It was 65,000.
So
Yes.
guys, I wonder if you have any thoughts on John Green's recent comments. You saw those.
Might call me back up.
I don't think we know what that is.
Yeah.
I haven't seen. I don't know.
Yeah.
I can't give you a comment on that because I don't know
He was
what.
in the news recently. He made some about an email from 10 years ago, some kind of disparaging comments. Allegedly.
Interesting.
Yeah, I can't tell you how.
Let
We
me.
have time for one more question. Anybody?
That's tough.
Yeah, how good is it going into the break with positive spin on getting the win, and then get back to work there a little bit later on, I guess.
Later on.
Honestly, I know for me and Mike, it's really in the bye week. You know, we're gonna go get our bodies worked on. You know, working out when we go back home and stuff like that. So you can say a bye week, but it's still business. It's still a long season. So we still got to make sure our bodies stay in shape, and you can't take no days off. I mean, you need that rest, but at the end of the day, you know, we all grown, and you know, we all know what we need for our bodies. So we got to go in and just get our bodies worked on.
Awesome. Thanks, you guys.
Thank y'all.
Cheers. Cheerio.
Jalen, can you discuss the overall play of the defense? Then we'll get on to your interception later. But how do you feel the unit played today with so many guys stepping up? That yourself for the starting role for the third start, and then Darren and Richie.
Man, it felt awesome just being out there with the guys, man. I felt like we all handled our 111. You know, it started off earlier this week in practice. Everybody went out there, you know, and executed, practiced hard. You know, details was a big thing. You know, Coach put heavy emphasis on details this week. So, you know, we all just listened. Having older guys, you know, even though Eric is out and Deron, Eric's still a great leader, you know, helping us out, you know what I'm saying, on the back end, us younger guys. And having Deron out there, you know, he's a great leader as well. And, you know, we all just held each other accountable, and the outcome was the outcome. So, yeah.
Your interception, what happened on that play?
Man, just a great collective effort, you know, good rush. For one, you know, I got to thank the guys up front, you know, because they do their stuff. And then, you know, AJ had a great reroute on the receiver, which was nice. That helped me out, you know, looked at the quarterback and just trusted my instincts and did my job.
And Richie and Darren, those guys, they've been working, you know, rookies, and now they, you know, have to play a lot today.
Yeah, my dogs, man, they stepped up, did good, man, and put some good things on tape, you know. I trust them, you know, and they're my dogs, man, and they work hard. And like I said, you know, it all started in practice. You know, they had a good week of practice as well, very detailed, and they pushed themselves.
Zach,
Thank you.
just go into the bye. It could be a nice flight back to Atlanta.
Man, it'll be a great flight back, man. Especially on it's a long ass flight. You know, he wasn't trying to take the W. You know, so it's good. You know, coming home with a dub. You know, still got more work to do, but we'll enjoy it today, and then you know Monday come back, watch the film, and you know make some corrections, and on to the next.
Nice to see you wearing your Tottenham jersey. How did you rate the stadium experience?
Oh, the stadium, 15 out of 10. You know, the stadium was crazy. I walked in, I was like, whoa, like, I didn't even expect it to be that big, that many fans, man. The crowd was just great. The opening ceremony was great. Everything was just, like, very dope. Like, that was just, like, it's probably one of the best stadiums I played in, like, you know, besides the home stadium, you know, in our crib, you know, the Falcons stadium. But it was an awesome stadium. Good experience, great experience.
Anything else for Jalen? All right. Thank you, guys.
Thank you, guys. Appreciate y'all.
Yeah, we'll get started. Yeah, Matt, how, just take us through the last drive there. You were able to hit Kyle to get it started and put y'all's foot down there trying to get back in the game.
Yeah, I thought a great play call by Art to start that drive. You got some quarters type coverage where the guys were getting down low to stop some of our intermediate play action pass game, and to slip Kyle behind there, was a really good call. Great play by Kyle, and that really was the jump start for us on that last drive. Got us going, And it wasn't perfect on that last drive, but we made the plays we needed to make, and it was great to get Mike in the end zone at the end of the game.
Did you say anything to Kyle for his first 100-yard game as an Atlanta Falcon?
I just told him right before I came in here, I'm proud of him, and I think there's going to be a lot of those in the future for him. He's done a great job of focusing on growth and development day in and day out, and just trying to get better. And there's a lot of noise, both positive and negative, that can distract you from that. But he's been as good of a young guy of being able to just focus in on working hard every day and getting better. And I think he's done that for the 5 games we've had. And I expect him to continue that. I think it's showing that he is a really talented player and can be a great player in this league.
And in the first half, as you built a 20-0 lead, was it a conscious thing to lean on the tight ends? They were highly productive in the first half as y'all went out to 20-3.
Absolutely. I think coming into the game, we felt like, we wanted to get those guys going. And you never know how it's going to shake out. Coverage can take you to different spots, but we got some man-to-man coverage looks, and our guys won. And, I thought Hayden played really well for us today. I thought Kyle did an excellent job. Lee Smith, the big fellow, was out there making a few plays for us, too, in the passing game. So, as a group, I thought their entire group played well.
Is that a career high for Lee?
I don't know if it's a career high, but I think he might be on pace for a season high. I mean, he seems like he's getting a catch or two every week.
And another milestone for you today, 5,000 completion. That's a lot. Any thoughts on that?
Yeah, it's I'm proud of that. I've completed the ball to a lot of great players in those 5,000 completions, and I certainly wouldn't still be in this position if I wasn't surrounded by an incredible supporting cast. So, I'm very proud to still be doing it and feel like I'm doing it at a high level, and I certainly had a lot of help along the way, so I'm appreciative of that.
You also passed Eli Manning up to 8th, up next Dan Marino. Just mean you're getting old, man? Is this all this means?
I feel pretty good. I feel pretty good. It's one of those things, you don't think about it as a player. You focus every week on trying to get yourself ready to play the best you possibly can that week. And I think, having tried to stay in that mindset for the duration of my career has allowed me to kind of stack some of those accomplishments, and I won't change. I think I'm proud of what I've accomplished, but I'm focused on, trying to help this team win as we move forward.
You played in a lot of epic venues, pregame ceremonies. What was it like out there, the crowd, pageantry before everything?
It was incredible. This stadium is beautiful. It's amazing. The atmosphere was really cool. It was probably one of the best flyovers I've ever seen. Those planes were tight to the stadium. So that got my juices going before the game. And it's always, I've done this twice. I've been able to come over here and play here twice, and it's always a special event. And a huge thank you to everybody over here in the UK who makes it such a special event for us.
How did something compare to Wembley 7 years ago?
Well, it feels better we left here with win this time, so I'm a fan of this stadium. But, even Wembley, the history of that stadium and what it means, to this country and the games that have been played here, the magnitude of those games, I mean, it's not lost on us coming over here to play in Wembley as well. So I've really, enjoyed both of my experiences over here.
Matt, just a few minutes ago, Mike Davis was in here, and he described the journey to London as a long-ass flight. How difficult is it for you and your teammates to make the journey over to London and also adjusting to the time difference?
It is a long-ass flight. There's no question about that. We got a long-ass flight going home tonight, too. But, I thought our support staff and coaching staff did a great job of getting us ready to play this week. And whether that was preparing early in the morning back in Atlanta before we came over Thursday night, to everything that, our operations department had planned for us while we were here. We didn't want for anything. We were given great advice on how to get ourselves and our bodies and our minds adjusted, and I thought guys did a good job of being professional about it and getting themselves ready to go.
In those 7 years since
about off the field stuff, like getting reps. Is that something that you've seen evolve, or is it you just take each game as it comes and just London's just another game and it's hard to look back and things have changed?
Yeah, I mean, it is another game on the schedule, but it's definitely different. I mean, the routine of the week is much different when you play, back in the States. It's just shorter flights. It's just easier travel, and so, I think you got to embrace the different week, the different routine, and try and do it as well as you can. And so, I don't think it's just another game. I think it definitely feels different. It's got a different feel to it, but I thought for the most part we did a great job of embracing that difference all week, and we're happy to come away with the win today.
Obviously, you're a fan of playing in London, and you can see from the body language and the face that you're happy to be here. Potentially next week, the week after, the NFL will announce maybe going into Germany, expanding the international series even further. Is that something that excites you, and where would you like to see the game go?
Yeah, I think, it's great, to expose, pretty much an American game to different places. And, you see that you get great support. There are fans over here, and you can feel that. And I'm sure, with what NFL Europe did during its time here, from guys that I played with at the beginning a long time ago, some of those guys played over here. And they mentioned that, the atmospheres in Germany were incredible. So I don't know anything about it, of what they're going to do, but if it takes us, Falcons 7 more years to get over here, I hope I'm still playing and, can come back and enjoy that experience as well.
You guys seem to be moving in the right direction. In a strange way, is the bye week coming at the wrong time, or on back to the last bye?
It's coming at the right time. There's no doubt about it. I think it's, and that was a little bit of my message to the team afterwards, is that, we're building as a team, and we're getting better, and we need to approach this bye week with the right mindset, to get ourselves mentally fresh, our bodies fresh, so that we can come back and in the next stretch of 5 or 6 games before we play on a Thursday night and then have an extended period off, we can get ourselves back in the mix, and that's got to be the mindset for us.
Now, especially in the first half, your receivers had a lot of space. Were you surprised to see how open some of them were, and you think maybe fatigue is factor with that?
I don't know if fatigue was or not. I had a lot of confidence in our guys coming in, that they would, get the job done. And I was pleasantly surprised, with some of the separation, and I just tried to give them opportunities to make plays. And I really thought, it was an opportunity for a number of our wide receivers to step up and make plays. They had more playing time than they normally have. And I thought, Olamide Zaccheaus, Tajay Sharp, Christian Blake, I thought those 3 guys did an amazing job for us today.
Matt, in a clean game was sacked against decent Jets front 7. How good was the protection for you today?
I thought the O-line did a great job. I understand that the Jets are 1-4, but their defensive line is very strong and, a very good group. And I thought our offensive line did a great job today of stepping up to that challenge. They fight, they really do. They fight hard, and I appreciate that. They give it everything they've got, and I thought they did a pretty good job today.
CP Cordarrelle nearly as many yards by himself as the Jets had in the first half. What is he doing, and the threat he has, both receiving and running, that opens up the entire game?
Well, I think he's an incredibly versatile player. He can, you mentioned it, he runs the ball, physical, hard, has the ability to come out the back end at any time. And then, was drafted as a wide receiver in this league. And, you can put him out there and he can go do what wide receivers do. And not many people on this planet have that, versatility. And he's certainly, been tough for defenses to adjust to where he's going to be in the first 5 weeks of the season for us. So he just, we need to continue to, try and get him touches and find ways to get him the ball, because he's a playmaker.
Got time for one more?
Now, the long pass to Kyle on the final drive, was that kind of a gamble throw, or what did you see after
Yeah, it was, quarters type coverage, which we talk about, which is low safeties. And I thought it was an excellent call by Arthur Smith at a time where they were kind of coming down, trying to be aggressive. Our offensive line did a great job of holding up long enough to be able to throw it down the field. Kyle got behind the defense. I mean, he's got incredible speed, for a tight end player. And that's not a thing most guys can do. And I thought that was a great play by Kyle and a really good call by Arthur Smith.
All right, thank you guys.
All right, thank you. Appreciate it.